Hello, everybody. My name is Lewis Lee, and this is Plan and Traffic. We do this every Thursday night at 9 o'clock Eastern. So tell all your friends that we talk about cars, boats, trucks, and anything you put gas in. We got my man Motor Mouth Ray. What's up, Ray?
Lewis, good to be here again.
Another Thursday.
Yes, sir.
It's starting to get scary because, we're getting older.
Uh,
One day a Thursday won't come.
yeah, like you can think of it that way, but yeah, just think of how fast the time goes and like, what did you do? What did I do since last Thursday? Yeah, I did some stuff, but man, not enough.
Yeah.
Not
It's
enough.
crazy. It's like you
Yeah.
don't have enough time to get stuff done, even though you're retired.
You have all the time in the world, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy.
Yep. So we were just talking about 3D printing, and there's a lot of things you can use on your car to print 3D print. I was just talking to Terry today,
Uh-huh.
and he said there's a guy that 3D print the vents for old cars, the air conditioner vents,
Oh, yeah.
because they're starting to get hard to find, to replace. So people
Right.
are 3D printing them.
Sure.
And he found a company that does it. And I was like, if you could find the file, I can print them for him.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it saves money.
So now in that case, the vents are usually they used to be plastic chromed
Hmm.
usually when they were new. So how do you handle that with 3D printing? Because my buddy at the shop actually he wanted to get into redoing, plastic chroming. And he bought a machine that a guy had. And the guy gave him all the powders and everything, and because he could do different colors as well as chroming. And he just couldn't get it right. So he actually found a company, still exists in Florida, and he had a place down there. So he went down and he signed up for a class, and he took one of their classes and practiced on their stuff, and everything worked. And he came back and did it again. He thought the material was old, so he bought new material. It still didn't work. So he finally just got rid of the thing. But that's
Yeah,
like that's yeah
it's an
that.
art.
But he did it in the class with their equipment and all. And they said, listen, the machine you have, yeah, it's a little older. It's not obsolete. It'll work. And they told him like how to check it, how to clean it, and everything, and make sure you have new material, which he did. And I have some examples here because he was doing my dashboards. On the
Hmm.
60s dashboards, you have the like usually where the rings are with the gauges, and those rings would be chromed.
Right.
I found out something. I saw some pictures, and in the 60s at least, I don't know, probably into the 70s, GM specifically, they plastic chrome the whole piece and then painted off what wasn't going to be chrome. So
Oh,
they
really?
they wasted a lot of chrome because there was more paint on those dashes, more black or color than there
Mhm.
was actual chrome. So all the
Yeah.
stuff he did, it ended up coming out like it was good in the beginning and it always came out yellowy. So
Hmm.
it never worked. So
Yeah, one of my friends went down to that same place in Florida,
okay.
and that's a big company now. When he went, they just started out.
Yeah, he went just a couple of years ago. Well, a couple of years ago, I just realized I looked at my calendar. I've been doing work for him at the shop now 9 years.
Wow.
Holy shit, 9 years. Um, so he probably went maybe I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, seven. I don't know. Yeah, a
Yeah,
while ago.
time flies, I tell you.
So with the printing, I guess we got to start with a primer for people like me who haven't gotten into it yet but want to. What are the different types of machines?
Well, there's a lot of different machines, but
Oh,
for the most part, they're all the same. More money to spend, better motors and stuff like that you get. But there, it's really the size. You want to look for something that's pretty decent, you know, on the size, the bed, so you can build something tall and wide.
okay.
Because like some parts, like say a piece of a dashboard, it might be 2 feet wide. So now you got to split your print up. So you got to, they call it what do they call it? It's not splicing, but they call it I forget what they call it. But you're actually splicing a piece. So
Okay.
you're printing one piece out of, print two pieces to make one piece.
How do you join the pieces?
You can glue it, There's tabs on it where they meet up and tab in.
Okay,
I
that's
did
good.
I did something, but I had to do that because it was too big for the printer.
Right. So
Yep.
maybe the question I should have asked. This is what I was thinking of too. There's different types of plastics. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought there were different types of plastics, and the newer machines used a newer version, like was it a spool,
Well,
as opposed
it's
to.
not necessarily the machine; it's the head. So when you use they got some filament that's called that has not Kevlar. What's
Well, Mylar, vinyl, PVC.
well PVC. So different plastics need different heat.
Yeah.
So you got to get different nozzles. Some are bigger, smaller, or some are stainless steel. Some are just copper. So it all
Okay.
depends on what you're printing. So you got to change your tips. Matter of fact, let me grab something. I'll show you.
Okay. Yeah, this is something that's it's been circling me for a while. I've always wondered about it.
Yeah,
I still think there was like two different types. There was an older one and then a newer version that had. I think it pertained to the type of plastic.
yeah, but now you probably couldn't find the older ones that would have problems. So this is wait a minute. Hold on. I got more stuff than I need.
Yeah. So I guess if you just go on to Amazon or Google 3D printer, you're going to get
Yeah,
9 million different machines.
yeah. Bamboo is one of the big manufacturers.
Uh huh.
So these here are so this is like a
Okay.
four or 0.4 and 0.2 and a 0.6. So the thicker the material, the bigger the nozzle you need.
And that's in millimeters, I would imagine.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
So also, the bigger the material, the more heat's needed,
yeah.
right?
Yes. Yep. You can. There's so
Well,
much information now on the internet. You can't even get. I didn't know anything about this stuff.
and that's probably why I really haven't started looking because when there's a topic that's so overwhelming, it kind of puts me off because you get information overload and you don't know what to believe after a while. Because then
Mhm.
you start seeing conflicting information and you're like, all right, you got to talk to someone who's using it to get a real observation. Um, so, like, how much power do these machines use? Like a bigger machine?
Uh,
Are they electric hungry
well,
or are they?
no, the 3D printer isn't, but the laser it sucks up a little juice.
Okay.
But the 3D printer, no, it's like a regular printer, like a what do you call it?
Well, like
Uh,
a laser dot maker or like an
yeah,
inkjet print. Yeah, but the thing is, your printer works for a couple minutes and it's done. That ink, you could have the 3D printer going overnight.
oh yeah, 24
Yeah,
hours. You can let yeah, it'll run.
yeah.
Trying to see, I got some other stuff. I printed
No,
so much stuff, man. It's like it's normal to me now. You know what I
I
mean?
know. My friend Paul has made a lot of stuff for his car. He's got a GTX, and just some of the plastic stuff under the hood, like the plastic clips or standoffs that he can't get, and that the original ones rotted away. He's making those. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, that's great. You
They
know?
even have filament that has metal in it now too. So you can almost, well, depending on your printer, if you buy one of the real expensive ones, you can print metal pieces, like
Wow.
actual metal,
So what's real expensive?
4,000, 5,000.
Okay, well, we're not going there. We're not going to start out with a $5,000 machine. I don't
Yeah,
think.
but you get a nice printer for 300-400 bucks,
Yeah.
bamboo, and you can do almost anything you want to do, anything that you'd want to do at home.
So you got to get the big bamboo
Yeah,
and get
that's
my
what
cheapest
Tyler
charm
has.
record out.
Yeah, Tyler has a couple of them. He has, I think he has 4 bamboos.
Wow.
So what he's doing is he bought a whole bunch of them to start like a print farm where
Uh huh.
people will order like 500 keychains. Well, if you got a whole
Oh,
bunch of printers, each printer could be
right,
printing, 100 keychains at a time.
right.
So they call them They call them 3D print farms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, well, yeah, it's getting into production work, obviously.
yeah, yep.
Wow.
So I have for the bus, I have 3D 60 cameras that go around the whole bus.
Uh-huh.
So the ones on the side are supposed to go in the mirrors of the vehicle,
Right.
under the bottom. Well, I don't have any mirrors like that. I have the big mirrors that hang off. So I'm 3D printing pieces to hold those cameras on the side of the vehicle.
Okay.
Right into the bus. So
Okay.
I'm 3D print those.
Sure.
You can get once you get one, you'll start looking at everything in the house. Like, oh man, I could print that handle. I did all my drawer pulls on all my cabinets in the bus.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
I did them twice. The first ones I did, they came straight out and had a bar that went across.
Right.
And so one day the dog was walking through and his collar hit two of them. Boom, boom, knocked them off.
Uh-huh.
So I went back in. I made the handle go into the drawer, so nothing could like snag it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you'll start looking at stuff different.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah, I've done that already. So, and I guess that's the plastic is paintable if you want to change the color of it.
Yeah. Yep. Some you can get a lot of colors though. I mean, you can pretty much buy any color you want. They even have like mixed colors that have glitter in them, and I mean, you can just go crazy.
So it's like having the wall of thread,
Yeah. Yep.
like
It
Gil's
really is.
wall of thread.
Yep. Yeah, I think they even come out with a lot of car colors. You know how you have the car colors from the factory? I think you can get a lot of those too.
Okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
Ray, just go buy one. Because you're gonna be mad at yourself because you missed so much stuff that you could have been doing.
What I need to do is buy space to put it. I got some feedback here, Lewis. There's a mic open. What's up?
It's probably me somewhere, huh? No, it's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just started, huh? How's that?
Let's see. I'm here when I was talking. Yeah. Yep. Got it again.
Oh. Let me turn my. Let's see. How's that?
Let's see. Is that any better?
Okay.
It's quieter. Nope. There it is.
Huh.
Still there.
How'd that happen? That just started.
It just happened. Yeah. Well, you talk because it's happening with me, so it's not happening with you.
Oh, okay. So, let's see. Let me grab some filament, show you real quick. Might as well show everything.
As Lewis goes to get the film. Yeah, that's annoying. Hear me once is bad enough. Twice is it's insomnia.
So you got to keep it in a sealed box because it gets moisture, like humidity.
Right.
Will mess up your filament. So I have a little gauge in there to show you the humidity.
Oh yeah.
And then I have that big unit is it sucks the humidity out.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I see Brian and Vince are in the chat. I just muted their microphones. Didn't stop it. So it's got to be on your end.
Really?
Because my speakers are behind my mic. It's the only thing I have open.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
But I didn't do anything. I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what? Let the fellas in. I'm gonna log out and come back in.
Okay. All right. Oh, Brian's in the backyard. I hear the crickets. There's Vince. How's it going, boys?
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey Ray. Hey Brian.
Vince, you're awful fuzzy.
Can you hear
tonight.
me?
We can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you, Brian.
Nice and up in the backyard. I was just outside. If it wasn't for the breeze, it would be yuck. But we got a nice breeze over here, so it was nice.
Testing.
That's better. Yeah,
Okay. So
we're good now.
So this little unit here, you plug it in, and it will suck the humidity out of the box.
Ever dry. All right,
Yep.
so that's like a just like a what do you call it? A desiccant.
Dehumidifier.
Okay.
Humidity.
So
Yeah.
does it have a pad that the humidity gets trapped in, and you got to change it?
Yeah. Well, what you do is you plug it in. It's electric.
Oh, okay.
So when it turns green, when it turns green, it's wet.
Okay.
So you plug it in, then it I don't know what it does, but it sucks
Okay.
it all out.
All right.
Yeah. Ray, I've seen. Now I get echo.
Now you're echoing, yeah.
A lot of different printer materials where they're almost like an aluminum, almost a carbon fiber. I mean, they're really getting advanced with the printer materials as well as just PPFE and stuff like that.
I'm sure they are, yeah.
So here's it's orange, but it has yellow, and it's like
I see yellow, yeah.
it's like the flip-flop paint. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
when light hits it, it changes color.
So how many feet is that?
This is
It's got to be like 500 feet or more, right?
don't say. I'm not seeing it.
More importantly, what does something like that cost?
Anywhere from $15 to $40, depending on
Oh,
the material that you want to use.
okay.
It says 350 millimeters.
Oh, they do it in millimeters. And the guy had all of the door moldings, all carbon fiber, and I was like one of those wet wrap processes. Or
Right.
if I didn't want to touch them. I couldn't tell. I said, I wonder if he 3D printed them. You know, you never
It's
know.
possible. So you said something about what printer to get, and you're worried about the technology.
Right.
It's not so much the printer; it's more so the filament.
Okay.
So you get you in the middle of the road printer, you'll be all right. You'll be good.
Yeah.
And there's another part that they say the effort of the big lift is like if you're recreating a part like you're talking about with the fellow with the GTX and all that, because I've got parts from my car that are pop metal that I have talked to people about scanning and then 3D printing in aluminum or actually if I had the right file, I could have it done in like a CNC. But that's the key is to have that file of the completed scan where all the details are worked out. So you have the file, and then you can 3D print it or CNC. But it's the big lift is getting that file on the completed object with all the dimensions, everything's all done.
Here's my scanner.
Because my one friend who does some of this what do they call it, the plastics, not molding, injection molding. He's got an injection molding up in Pennsylvania, and that's what he said. He said that's the big lift. Once you have the file, all the details been worked out, and perfect. He said then it's cake, and it's however you want to CNC, 3D print, whatever. It's that scanning, making sure everything's right, all the details.
Now, Ray, you being an engineer, you shouldn't have any problem really learning the software.
Probably not. Yeah, you got to just work with it. Being an engineer, I'm playing around. I'm looking at Vince's settings, and believe it or not, echo cancellation is on. And when I took it off, it was worse with echo cancellation on than when it was off.
Really?
I don't know why.
I wore a shirt for you, right?
I can't see it because I'm looking at your settings. I gotta make it. Hang on, I gotta make it bigger. You wait. The United States of America. Okay, that I can see. You're very fuzzy tonight, Vince. Your camera is kind of wacky. Cease and desist. Oh, it looks like an order. Nice. I can't read it because it's. Oh, Dweezil's app. I see that. Okay, cool. What was that? A copy of one of his?
Before his mother died,
Okay.
when she inverted the initially because Weasel and Moon are the oldest children. They had the biggest say so in the Zappa legacy, the Zappa music. Before she died, she flipped it so that Diva and Ahmed had control. And they basically shoved Weasel and Moon out.
Yeah.
So she sued Weasel on, about using the Zappa name. And he's like, it's my name. How am I not going to tour, sell merch in my name? But she sued him, so she put it on the shirt.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Vince, maybe you should try logging out and logging back in like Lewis did.
Okay.
Maybe that would help. Because nothing else is working.
All right, let me
Did
pop
I-
out.
Am
I
I
think-
still echoing?
No, you're good, Lewis. Yeah, after you came back in, you're fine. I think
Okay.
Brian got carried off by a giant bug in the backyard because he was
Pterodactyl.
there and he's gone.
So this here is a 3D scanner.
Yeah, okay.
So you can scan a part, like your dashboard or your steering wheel, whatever, and it goes
Yeah.
on the computer, and that gives you the exact size.
Right. So how, okay, let's say you're doing a steering wheel.
Hmm.
You follow the outside rim of the wheel, then do you have to go around the backside? Like, what's the procedure?
You actually want to scan the whole piece. So you start on one side, you scan all the way around, and then go around the back, sides, top. Just follow around the whole piece, and it's amazing that it shows up on your computer.
Okay. So that must take a lot of space. Because
No,
that's a 3D image.
Oh, on your computer, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I could see you're gonna need some some heavy duty storage.
Yeah, get one of the external storage things.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap now. Like $100, you can get 2 gigabyte.
I keep having to up my game on them all the time too.
Yeah, I have one here, man, and it died on me. It has a lot of stuff on it. I can't get it off.
Really?
Oh man, I'm so upset. I'm gonna send it to the company and see if they could retrieve my stuff.
Is it a regular platter drive or a solid state?
Solid state.
Oh wow, and it failed.
Yeah,
It's the first I've heard of a solid state drive failing. That's not good.
I don't see it. I don't see it. It's around here somewhere. But I gotta send it in, man. It's driving me crazy because I got a lot of stuff on there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that like the guy that's got $7 million worth of Bitcoin that he can't access because he forgot the code?
Really? That's crazy.
They've had a couple of them like that had big chunks of Bitcoin. Forgot how to get in, and it's like 1 or 2 more accesses, and then it completely locks up, and then it's like done.
Yeah.
Well, going out and coming in didn't help the echo at all.
It must be the system. Because it just all of a sudden happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try my luck on my dashboard on the motorcycle too. I think I'm gonna scan it and remake the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, they've been doing that with cars a lot. They're doing a lot of dash stuff with aftermarket gauges and all, and the manufacturers, I guess, are doing it because they're selling them, and you just you plop their gauges in, odometer and stuff like that. So Yeah, I guess it's.
What's up, everybody? Oh, yeah.
I wonder my camera. I don't know. Something's going on here.
Join us in the Echo Hour. How's your tires, Keith? Are they all in good shape now, or what?
Yeah, I just put new tires on. Well, I have the old tires, all my old that I saved. When I was leasing my first Bolt, when I put new tires on because the stock tires stink, and I turned it in. I needed to swap tires. Needed stock tires to swap the car in.
Yeah.
So I kept the old tires I bought, or got the new Bolt. The new Bolt, so those tires are all shot, and then I just took those old. I mean, they're not new tires, but they still have tread, but they're probably like 4 or 5 years old. They've been sitting inside. So. But it used to be able to the tires, and not anymore. Just hooks up now.
Did you find out what made that interesting scar? The interesting,
Yeah, there was a ran something on like a piece of metal. It looked like almost like a big, huge staple that was in there, and it wasn't leaking, so I just left it. And I was driving on it.
Wow.
And the piece came out. I was like, oh, it's not leaking. I'll just keep going. Wow. And I don't know what happened. Maybe I hit a pothole or something, and it just cracked. You saw it was leaking.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play around with the sound myself.
Who's Brian? Brian's taking us on a tour.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? Can you hear me?
Tool truck tour. We hear you, Brian. Yeah.
You're here twice.
You're not allowed in the house tonight?
Yeah, I got a couple of carts.
See that?
Oh, yeah.
I got three carts.
Are any of them pre-sold?
They're all. I hope they all go tomorrow.
Hope. I hope so too.
Two of them are definite, and one's hanging on by a thread.
Okay, good. Get there before the Snap-on guy does.
I don't have to worry about any of those guys anymore.
And why might that be? Wait, should we wait till we go off air?
I'm slowly going to put the knife in them real slow when they see all this. So.
Okay, interesting. That's quite a collection you got there.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why we got echo so bad.
Yeah, all of us.
Well, now, Lewis, Brian, do you hear Lewis or I echoing?
I don't hear you. Lewis is really, the volume's really low. It's hard to hear him.
Okay. Yeah, Lewis.
Ray, you sound clear to me. Lewis has a little bit of an echo.
How's that?
I'm getting nothing but feedback from here from all of you.
You know, I'm going to put my headphones on and see if that helps.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's coming from Lewis's end, because unless someone
Coming out of speakers, go back into his mic.
Let's see.
Are you wearing a bad outfit shirt?
Yes, I am. I wanted to be like you.
You are like me. But we both have a fever. Was it me when I came in?
No, you had no voice, Lewis.
No, it's sort of.
Oh, there you are. We got you.
Yeah, but I'm still echoing, huh?
Yep,
Actually,
so
now the vocal is better now. Your audio is actually a little deeper. Sounds better.
Okay.
But it's still an echo.
Yeah, I don't have him as an echo. I don't know.
I don't know. So I think something's going on with the whole system.
Could be. If so, that's going to make it one long night.
Well, I'm
Maybe the
gonna
echo's gone?
cut out and tell it see if it goes away.
Do-do-do.
Oh, I have to say something.
Well,
No, it's still, I can still hear an echo.
no, I don't hear you echoing. No, you're good on this end.
I hear myself. That's weird.
Right.
Justin,
I don't.
echo.
And me, you hear me or no?
You got an echo. Yep.
Yeah, Paul's got a little bit of an echo too.
I hear you, Vince, too. Oh, who knows? Audio problems.
Technology, gotta love it.
Go figure. Oh, Lewis jumped out again. Okay. Oh, well. So that being that. Touring Brian's driveway.
Ray, should I teach you a little bit?
Yeah, come on. What do you got?
I did a little horse trading a couple weeks ago,
Uh-huh.
and let me just see if I can just show you the front.
Uh-oh. Yeah. I know what
You know what
that is.
don't you?
Yes, I do.
Looks
I gotta take
like
Do I gotta take a
Granddad's
drive
Red
down
Box.
there?
And there's one key.
Wow.
It locks.
What are the chances it's the same number on my key?
Probably we're pretty good because there's only something like 20 keys,
Yeah.
20 or 25 keys.
Right.
This is a Y
Yeah, mine's a Y something. I don't have them here with me.
433.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look.
So
Boy, it's like you got Christmas there.
Woo, now you're loud, Lewis. Now you're overmodulating.
Wait a minute.
You're blowing us
But
out,
no
man. You
echo.
just pegged the meter.
But no echo.
Right. No echo.
How's that?
Better. Much better.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Good, that's okay.
I think it's StreamYard. I think it's their system. Something's going on.
Yeah, could be.
So, Brian, you like at Christmas time there opening boxes.
well, yeah, it's a mess. I just hope I can get them all on the truck because I don't want to run back. But hopefully I can unload 2 of them first thing. And then I got to work on that one guy.
And that's funny that all 3 of them are guys you see on the same day.
No, actually, one of them is Monday.
Oh.
And 2 of them were today. But the freight company said, oh, I'll be there in an hour. And it was 9 hours later that they showed up, or 6 hours later.
You didn't
That's
wait
terrible.
for them, did you?
Do what?
Were you waiting for them?
Oh, hell no, I left.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I tried to call him, and he never answered, so I just said adios.
Yeah.
And
Go.
I guess Jenny texted me around 4, and she said that they were sitting in the driveway.
Wow.
So it was too bad. I wanted to come back and get them, but I would have dropped them off tonight. But like I said, everybody had already left.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a good morning for you tomorrow.
I hope so too. I guess I'm still echoing.
I see the traffic going by. Like, you're really right in the eyesight of everybody going by.
Oh yeah, I'm right on. Ray, when you went past on 95 and saw the Burtonsville exit, I'm 4 miles up the road from there.
Got it.
4.5 miles or so.
Okay.
But yeah, this is my all night long.
There's a lot of traffic, too.
Oh yeah. It gets quiet between 1:30 and 3.
Really? In the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So maybe if we're lucky, we'll see a street takeover. They did down the street. They did it down the street here last weekend.
Really?
Boy,
Yeah.
they're cracking down on them, man. They're going to start locking those kids up.
Oh, you know, here
And
too.
they,
But they already started doing it. They started. Well, the first thing to do is they just impound the cars. So
Yeah,
they know where it's going to hurt. They don't want to lose the car. So that's the first thing to go.
They're
And then,
trying to pass it here. They're trying to pass it here. If you watch, you're going to get arrested.
Oh wow! Yeah. Yeah.
So they
I think
had,
it should hit the parents too.
They had, let's see here, they had like 75 cars pulling the 7-Eleven, and the guy locked the door.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I lost my ratchet.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Start locking up the parents or giving them fines. They'll stop a lot of that.
They've done that here too with certain things. Especially if the kid is a minor, because they know he's not going to get prosecuted as a minor, so they go after the parents for reparations. There was just something, a few towns away. They had on the local news these two kids. It was a group of two and then another couple singles. They were running up to this woman's door and just kicking it or punching it, just pounding on her door and then running away. And her camera caught it every single time. So they ended up damaging the door. And you can see these were like high school kids. So they said, we will catch them. We're putting up patrols. We're going to catch them. And they said, we are going to go after the parents, for any damages or whatever is incurred. So, yeah. That's big idea.
When I was younger, we were more at risk of hurting ourselves than hurting other people. See, these idiots are, running into crowds of people and, they're hurting people.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly right. Yeah,
Those
were
takeovers are dangerous.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I mean, call me crazy, but I was more scared of what my mom and dad would have done to me doing something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my mom and dad would have tore my, happy little self up. No garage privileges, took my car. Even though I owned it, there was still a healthy respect of, as my dad would always say, if you're in my house, you're in my rules.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
Yep.
And not to mention some of that stuff I've seen. It's like you watch that and you're going, "This is stupid."
Yeah, they're happy as campers too.
It's stupid, and you're running around laughing like a freaking hyena, just giggling.
Yeah, people get ran over and they're enjoying it.
Yeah, during the takeovers, we've seen out here where, there's always one knucklehead that's hanging out the window of the car. He's sitting on the windowsill with his camera, and the guy does whips around, and the guy goes just flying out onto the concrete. We see people get hit who are just standing there because the crowd always moves a little forward, and then the guy zips around, loses the back end a bit, bang, some girl gets hit, goes flying.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Did
I've
the
seen.
reverb change? No more feedback?
No, it's still there a little bit.
Yeah, pretty good.
But it wasn't me.
No, I think it's the system, the whole system doing something funny.
Ray, I've seen one like you were talking about. They're hanging out the window trying to film and everything.
Right.
There's a couple of them I've seen. They ended up getting run over because, like you said, he's whipping around, and the guy ass over tea kettle runs right over him.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the one where the guy got ran over and it pulled his pants off?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
Must be a difference in culture because for us down here, a Good Friday or Saturday night was a bonfire out in somebody's field and a couple cases of adult sodas or whatever. But again, we policed ourselves. If somebody got a little too happy, yeah, he's not driving, she's not driving.
Yeah.
We took care of that. It's like, yeah, they're not going to drive there. Somebody take them home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just go street racing. There's no burnouts and donuts and all that stuff.
Well, that was later.
Yeah.
We used to do that when Brian was talking about the 1 to 3. Yeah, that's about when
One, two,
we
three.
would slide out to certain spots, and and it was no big production.
Yeah. I used to go into parking lots in the winter when they're all snowed and ice and just go nuts in the parking
I
lot.
used to do the same exact thing.
The only thing that's going to happen is I'm going to damage my car if I hit something.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I can hurt anybody else.
I suggest everybody do that when they're first start or when they learn to drive, because that helps you in situations on
Learning
bad
car
weather
control.
or rain.
That helps you learn car control.
Yeah, I know I told the story before. Every time when each of my daughters was learning to drive, even my wife, she started driving late, but I would take them out on, especially if there was like a snowy day, just light snow. I would tell them, all right, get up to like 30 miles an hour and now jam on the brakes. And like, what? I'm like, and they would do it. I'm like, no, you stop. I said, jam on the brakes. Make believe a kid came out in front of you. And I wanted them to feel the ABS.
Yeah.
I said, because, it's like shooting a gun. If you never did it before, it's going to surprise you. You're going to say, whoa, this is this is powerful. And you're not going to appreciate ABS until you know what it feels like and you know what to expect. Otherwise, you're going to do that and get off the brake because you're going to think something's wrong. So,
Well, in the old cars, that's what you had to do, right? I was going down a turn, and it was ice or snow, and I'm trying to turn to the left and hit the brake, and all you do is just go straight. And I was in a car with somebody, and like, oh, and they're just heading right for the thing. I go,
yeah,
let go of the brake. And they're like, oh, look,
Yeah,
the brake
yeah.
car jerks that way. I'm like,
right.
there you go. I go, just keep doing that. You're the braking system. This is before ABS.
Right.
Yeah.
You have no control over a sliding wheel.
No.
Yeah.
That's what you see in those videos. People are just locked up, and they're like, oh, just like, get off the brake.
You're a projectile at that point. Yeah.
Because that was one of the things they taught us years ago. And with a truck is the same way. If the wheels are locked up on that truck, you're an unguided missile, basically. You have no control. So that's why you want some rolling. If you've ever seen, Ray, you're talking about ABS. If you've ever seen the ABS on a big truck, they'll kind of hit, move, move, where they're so that you've got some rotation, some control.
I've seen the marks on the street. You see them on the street, and like, okay, somebody was in some, hauling it down.
Vince, have you ever jackknifed?
Knock on wood, no. I have never jackknifed. I've been in situations where trying to get out of bad situations where I got real close to, getting tied up.
I had my trailer come around and I seen it in the mirror, and so I let off everything and it straightened back out. But it was coming. It was close, man. I was like, oh my God, there's the back of my trailer.
Yeah.
I had an incident this week. The individual asked me to go get a trailer, and it had a couple of the brakes locked. It'd been sitting there for months, so it had a couple of brakes were locked up, rusted to the drums. So I got out there and got them rolling, and I had to go get a box, so it was just a bare chassis. And same thing, I was coming down over a viaduct, and a little bit of water on the road, and I kind of started hitting the brakes, and all of a sudden I see that trailer start walking around. It's like, get off the brakes. And like you said, I got off the brakes, and it whipped it back behind the truck.
Yeah. When I felt it, I started feeling like something was snatching me. It's like it started snatching me, and that's what made me look in the mirror. I was like, what's going on? And I seen the trailer leaning. I was like, oh no.
I know I've told this story before too, but about 6 years ago, we had to go down to Virginia to drop off a car. So the guy's shop rented an F-350, and it had the new towing package on it too, where it was, I forget what they called it, but it was a really sensitive feedback with the towing. It was really nice. So we had the car in a trailer, enclosed trailer, and we get down into Virginia, and my friend's son was driving, and at the time he was only in his 20s, And I tell you, this kid, between him and his father, these guys can tow and move anything. They are like masters. I mean, I'm in awe, you know. And the kid learned from a young age from hanging out with his dad. So we're cruising down whatever road we were on a highway. We're doing like 60 miles an hour, and he said, we felt something like a bump, like you went over a bump. And I just happened to look I was in the front passenger seat. I look out the side mirror and I see a wheel on the road. I'm like, Mike? He's like, yeah, that's us. Well, we had a trailer with dual wheels. One of the wheels came off. He sees the wheel following us. And what he did is he moved the truck and trailer over, so the wheel would hit the back of the trailer and not go into, not hit a car. And we heard it, boom, hit the back of the trailer. And I saw it in the mirror again, ricochet off the off the highway. Of course, he pulls over, and there we are, 3 wheels instead of 4. We go back and find the other wheel. We were really right near the guy's house where the car was going, so we actually unloaded it and drove it. But right across the highway was a big tire facility that did trailer work. So we had them come over and bring a trailer over. It ended up the trailer was at the shop the night before. Lugs were loosened because other lugs were loose on there too. Somebody might have been trying to either steal the wheels or just fuck around. I don't know what, but the piece of driving he did to put the truck and trailer in the way of that wheel. I mean, this was in a matter of just seconds. It was fast, and boom, he could have saved somebody's life by doing that.
Yeah,
And,
a lot of people get killed with runaway tires.
I just saw a video on Instagram the other day, just 2 days ago. Here, it was out on the LIE, and a truck tire came from the other way, went up the Jersey divider, so it actually got momentum going up, and then ran into this SUV and like took 3/4 of the nose off of this SUV. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. There's a video rating used to be online. I hadn't seen it in a while, but it was a well-known video. Same thing. It was like an 11 mark, a tractor tire, and it's just bouncing, running down the road, and it ended up hitting a Jeep like a YJ or a CJ.
Oh, wow.
Right. I mean, and it looked like he hit a tree. It just because when it hit, it was just the concussive. It's like, damn, that was ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a set of dualies come off one of my tow trucks. I was towing a car, and I had one of my drivers were behind me in another car. So he pulls up beside of me, and he's pointing. So I look in the mirror, and I see the beauty ring fly off. Then I see the first tire fly off. I'm like, oh no! Then the next one came off, and it lifted up the front because I was towing the car. So it made the back drop down in the front. So I had no steering wheel.
Wow.
I had no steering. So I let off everything, and the truck just coasted off to the side. And I seen one wheel go across the medium, and the other wheel, we never found it. One was gone. I don't know where it went.
Wow.
Yep.
That is crazy.
Happens quick.
That was, and I know I told you the story too, when my brother and I were driving the 55 Nomad back from Colorado in 1985, we stopped in Ohio, and we'd gassed up, and we take off. He was driving, and this car was loaded. Now with a full tank of fuel, and we're going around. We're approaching a curve, a left-hand bend, and I saw my brother do something I never saw him do. He had 2 hands on the wheel, and he looked up at the mirror, and I'm like, Mike, what? Another Mike said, what's going on? And he didn't even talk. I looked back, and I saw the right rear wheel and axle leaving the vehicle. So now we're on a left-hand curve, so our momentum was to the left side, so we were off. Pressure was off the right side wheel, but I knew, okay, this car. You do computations in your head real quick. We got a single master cylinder, so right now we have no brakes because that wheel just ripped the brake line out with it. And when this car comes down, we have no rear wheel, and it did. And we start to slide, and he cranks the wheel into the slide. Does everything he could do, and I'm seeing at that point the end of the highway just rolled off into like a culvert, and I'm thinking, holy shit, we're gonna hit, grab, and just roll, and we're gonna just barrel roll down that culvert with a full tank of gas. This is it. We're dead. And I can show you the pictures. The car stopped hanging over the edge on the rear leaf spring mount. It was like, holy shit. So of course, I get out the passenger side, my brother gets out the driver's side, and I get to the back and I see there's a fire. The axle, the axle grease was so hot, it was burning. So I start shoveling dirt, whatever I could find on the side of the road, into it. He comes around the other side, sees me shoveling dirt into his rear end, and what does he do? He shoves me off. He's like, what are you doing? You're shoving dirt into my rear end. I'm like, your fucking rear end's on fire, you idiot. We're arguing back and forth. It's like the adrenaline was so high. So anyway, long story short, that's how we had to get a tow. Obviously, they took us into, we were right by Toledo. So we ended up in a town called Maumee, which I never heard of in my life. And we laid over for a couple of days while we had to get this thing fixed. But the funny part was, as we're walking down the street in this town, I'm seeing billboards for soda that I never heard of before. And there was and I think it was a Chili's, which restaurants that we didn't have here. I'm like, did we go to the Twilight Zone? I'm like, everything they're advertising, we've never seen before.
Oh, yeah.
Needless to say, I found out later on, years later, that town is used as like America's test bed for new products. That's where they test them. And sure as shit, some of the sodas we saw in like a year or two, and Chili's came here, and it did work out that way. But so by not dying, I thought we went to another universe because I'm seeing all this stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. Let's see.
What's going on down your way, Paul?
It's just hot.
Is it?
It's hot.
Excuse me.
I don't know what else to say, but it's hot.
Yeah. It gets miserable to a certain extent.
Mm.
I don't mind warmth. The heat is actually not too bad the last few days, but the sun is extremely strong.
Yeah.
And it's the sun that gets me more than anything else.
That's why it was in Arizona when I was out there. In the shade, it was good, man. When that sun get on you, changes your mind.
I know it's the same thing. I was in North Carolina, and their sun down there peaks like 4 to 5. Paul, I guess by you it maybe peaks a little later because you're further inland. And man, it gets brutal around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, between say 2:30 and 5:30, the sun is just at its peak.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nutty.
Now, in the morning, it's been 75, 78, and going into the upper 90s.
Yeah, I think out west they're getting 100 and like where coach is, I think it's like 116.
Oh yeah. No joke.
Yeah, that's where you stay in. Call off work.
Mm-hmm.
So when are you going to be hitting the road again, Lewis? What's your next travel trip?
Probably September. The end of September. We're gonna head into Wisconsin. No, yeah, Wisconsin, Minnesota, up that way.
That's local. That's only a few hundred miles.
Yeah, 50. Well, what is it? I think it's 1,500. 15 hours from here to Arcos.
Yeah. I think it's about the same for me to get to Arco. Because we determined that after I moved, it was closer by a considerable amount.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, even though I'm down in Texas this way versus this way.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so we should be heading out sometime in September.
Ray, it must be Nomad Night.
Why is that?
I saw one of the dually with the triple axle 3-car carrier had a S10, a 57 Nomad, and like a square box Chevy as I was coming back into town.
Nice.
I was like, you don't see the 57 Nomads that often, all red.
My brother's got 2 of them.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm outside of Savannah, Georgia.
They were probably headed to Louisville, Kentucky.
Heading south on I-95. Wrong direction.
Yeah.
Keith, you ever heard of a place called Oxford, Florida?
Oxford? No.
It's just due south of Ocala, right there near the Villages.
Oh, okay.
I had a delivery down there today, and I get there. It's a job site, so I get on the horn. It's like, is this a construction site or a no? Or, I don't know. I need to know. This is or this is not the delivery spot. So come to find out, yeah, that's the spot. So it was interesting, but you know,
All
like
right,
they say,
so
that's
here,
truck
here
driving.
you go. Here's how we landed
That's right by the Villages.
on the Ohio
Oh, wow.
Turnpike. Yeah, you see that? You see the car was in full lock to the right, and just wheels dragging, and we were just off the edge. So let's
Wow,
see.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
The stories we can tell.
Oh, and we do it all the time. You know, this is
Yeah.
the story of life. So from the other side, that was right, sitting on the leaf spring perch.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have put a book of matches, maybe a book of matches under that rocker panel. That was it. Didn't damage the body at all.
That's
But-
good. You said that was a 56?
55.
55?
Yeah,
Is that the one you still have?
we still have both of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first endeavor with Ohio. I'm like, what the hell? Get us out of here. So when we got home, we had to clean the car up. And there we are posing with the flame, the soot marks from the fire on the quarter panel. So yeah, because it was blazing. It was actually blazing pretty good.
What year was that?
85.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was yeah, that was a trip. That was when we went to we flew out one way, and I don't know if we brought clothes. I don't know what, but I know we checked a Craftsman toolbox filled to the brim with everything we could put in it, and when it came down that carousel, and boom, people were looking. They thought it was a bomb. You couldn't do that today. I don't think you could do that today. They wouldn't let you take it.
Or it cost you too much.
I don't think
Yeah,
it would make it.
I mean, it was heavy. It was, one of those silver gray Craftsman toolboxes, the handheld boxes, and literally crammed to the top with everything you could think you'd need, except the tow truck.
Yeah, they'll charge you big dollars.
Yeah, that was something. Oh man, crazy.
Yeah, Arco's car show's on the 15th.
Oh wow, it's
Yeah,
coming
that's
up.
coming up.
Yeah, I was gonna try to make it up there, man, but stuff just ain't working right for me here. I gotta change up some stuff, but
Yeah,
when you're an adult, you gotta act like one, I guess.
sometimes. Yeah, unfortunately, you do.
I figure I got about 20 years left to live. The creditors will come after me in 3 to 5, so I got to work my ass off for at least another 10 or 12.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I really hate hearing stuff like that. I hate hearing. I mean, I understand the theory, but I hate hearing it laid out in numbers like that. It's so definitive, you know.
Yeah.
Realistic.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. I know.
Yep.
What's that line in poetry? Oh, what a tangled web we've weaved.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the beautiful piece of work that my web has left behind.
You know, it's strange. We all have a path in life that we walk in, and you know, because I was thinking about that today. There's a lot of things that I look back now that if I hadn't have been so headstrong and went, I'm going to do this my way instead of just doing it, how much better some of the things would have turned out instead of just, I'm going to do it my way.
That's all of us. That's all of us.
Yeah, then you wouldn't have the satisfaction of doing it your way. You know, there's
So
something to be said for that.
So
can't
Brian,
think back.
I gotta,
Would
I
drive
gotta
me crazy.
ask you, Brian is there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian, what is going on in Montgomery County up in Gaithersburg with our youth?
Is that philosophical or factual?
Factual.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't think he hear you. Can you hear him, Brian?
I can't hear him.
Ask him again, Paul.
What is going on with our troubled youth up in Gaithersburg?
What's our trouble with what?
Youth.
What was
Oh,
the town? Is that Gaithersburg? Is that the name of the town, Paul?
Yeah, it was Gaithersburg or Germantown where a bunch of teenagers stole a car.
Germantown, Brian. The youth in Germantown.
dude, it's every. I mean, oh yeah, dude. We had the
Stealing
shooting in
cars.
the mall that I go into every day. I eat lunch there. We had a shooting. A 13-year-old kid shot a guy. Shot a
Yeah.
kid.
Mm.
And dude, it's that whole area is bad.
Hey, how about that guy in Iowa that drew down on the guy that was shooting the In-N-Out burger? That was, and they're rightfully touting him as a hero. That's phenomenal. I
Yeah, I'm
was watching
surprised
that
they
guy-
showed that much. Usually they don't talk about stuff.
I
like
know. I was watching his story, and he basically was a part of a shooting like that, where his brother had gotten hit. So now he cares for his brother, and he was determined that that would never happen to him. And he started carrying that oddball gun with a suppressor, and he trains. They showed his training videos. He's religious with his training, and they still haven't said if him or the off-duty cop actually hit the guy or not. They said the guy had shot himself, but took his own life. But so I don't know. I'd like to think that he hit him because with all that training, you want to hear that the bullets hit their target.
I think
Yeah.
I think stuff like that. They usually say he took his life, even if somebody shot him, because they don't want to open up another whole can of worms. They want to put it to rest.
That could be.
Yeah.
Those are things that we will never know
Yeah.
or go with. You'll never know the truth, unfortunately.
Yeah. So it was a 5.7 by 23 FN pistol, which is an oddball cartridge, but it holds 20 rounds. So it's a very narrow gun, like a 1911, but it's got a fat grip, holds 20 rounds, which is it's almost like a triple stack mag. Pretty interesting. Very oddball. One of the guys I watched is it's a gun channel, and he says it's funny because I just did a test on this gun last Friday, and he was interspersing pieces of the video. He said you don't see these that often. It's a really interesting caliber. So a lot of interesting stuff.
It's weird that he had it suppressed too.
Tired.
And he did have it, and he carries it suppressed. Yeah, he's got an open holster, and they said, they see him in town all the time. And him and his girlfriend just happened to stop there. They were going to go kayaking, and they decided to stop for something to eat at the In-N-Out. It's a brand new burger joint in town, and he just walked right up on this. Like,
Mhm.
wow, you never know. You never know when that's
Terrible.
going to happen.
Yeah.
But the biggest fear is a lot of times, I remember I went through that when I took all my training. They were saying, here you go, you roll up on a 7-Eleven and you see a guy holding a shotgun on the customer side of the counter, holding a shotgun on a guy behind the counter. What do? You take him out, and it makes you think. And they said, well, there was a real life occurrence where if you did, you would have shot the good guy, because it was the guy at the 7-Eleven who was actually, when the guy came in to rob him, was actually able to grab the shotgun and kind of run around the counter, and the other guy jumped the counter. So now the good guy was on the one side, the bad guy was on the other side, and if you would have took him out, you would have shot the proprietor.
See, I think I would go to the point where that person has to be shooting. I have to see them shooting people. You know what I mean?
Even so, he could be the good guy shooting the
Yeah.
bad guy, and you're capping him in the head. And that's the stuff that, the
Yeah.
police deal with that every day.
I'd be in the mood to look around my surroundings and see my nearest escape route to flee, and watch and see, is this gun pointed at me or not,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
before I
It's
made
a
any
hard-
decision.
It's a hard
But
thing. I took a.
it's a hard one, but I also know in some of the martial arts disciplines, you are basically taught, before you defend yourself, is there a way to just escalate and make the situation go away?
Yeah.
If not, then you defend yourself.
Yeah, the best gunfight is the one you don't get in.
Well,
Correct.
yeah. That's the thing. The police have the same exact problem if they roll up on that and they see the guy holding the gun. Is he the good guy or the bad guy? And you immediately think he's the bad guy. He may not
Yeah.
be. May not be.
I took a course and it was in a
I
house.
didn't mean to sound a little chicken shit there, looking for the first place to run.
Oh no, that's what you're supposed to do.
But yeah, I'm not going to fire on somebody unless my life's in danger, and
Yeah.
I'm looking for the way to flee before I think about the encounter.
Yeah. So I took a training course and it was in the house, like you were going through a house, and you were supposed to be the police officer. And so you go through this house, and then there was bad guy, hostage. Man, I shot little girl. I shot the hostage. I shot other cops. It's hard, man. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, it is no joke. Those cops got a hard job.
Yeah.
Split-second decisions.
Yeah. If they had a fish, I probably would have shot that too. I was shooting everything.
And like I said, the guy that looks like the bad guy may not be the bad guy.
Yeah.
All right,
Sounds
fellas,
scary.
I'm calling it a night.
All right, Paul.
All right.
Have a safe week.
Thank you.
All right.
I can't
And
get out of
away
it
we go.
again.
I'll kick you out. Don't worry.
There you go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump ship too.
All right, so close us out, and we'll hang a bit.
All righty. Where's my button at? The echo went away, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
See, I think it was the system. Something was messed up.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We appreciate everybody that watches us on Facebook and YouTube. Did I say watches us?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I meant.
We know.
Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or you want to have any comments, you can still do it on YouTube. Just, ask us any questions or help us if you have any ideas for the show. And we will see you next week, Thursday, 9 o'clock Eastern time.